Hey there guys, it's Mrs. Rubery, and I want to review what we did yesterday with identifying different types of proportion, part to whole, or whole to part, because a lot of you had struggled with the worksheet that you had to do. So let's take a look at this picture of some cats and dogs I have here, and we're just going to identify what we have of everything. So we have 4 cats, we have 3 dogs, and I have 7 total animals. I can take this information and I can make all different types of proportions. So let's first do a proportion that compares cats to dogs. So if I have 4 cats compared to 3 dogs, my proportion would be 4 to 3. I could rewrite it as 4 over 3, or I could write it as 4 to 3. And now let's talk about if this is a part to whole, or whole to part ratio. Well, when we look at this entire group of animals, cats are part of the group and dogs are another part of the group. So this would be considered a part to part ratio. All right, let's take a look at a different ratio. I'm just going to shrink that and put it up here. What if we were trying to compare the number of cats to all of the animals? Okay, there are 4 cats and there are 7 total animals. So it would be a 4 to 7 ratio. Cats are part of the group, so that is part. And all of the animals includes the cats, so that would be whole. So this would be a part to whole ratio, cats to all animals. All right, and let's do a third example. If I wanted to compare all animals to dogs. In our picture, there are 7 total animals, all animals, and there are 3 dogs. So my ratio would be 7 to 3. 7 over 3, 7 colon 3. All animals are the whole. It's including everything. So all animals would be whole, and dogs would be part of the picture. So in this case, all animals to dogs would be a whole to part ratio. So your work for yesterday was taking a look at some examples and deciding if they were part to whole, or whole to part. So the first example, 5 out of 10 students know Spanish. So if we think of this as a picture, I have 10 total students, because 5 out of 10. There's 5 of them. Let's try the copy. All right, there's my 10 students. 5 out of the 10, 5 of them, out of 10 of them know Spanish. So that would be 5 to 10 ratio. And you could write it any of those ways. 5 is part of the group. 10 is the whole group. So this is a part to whole ratio. In the second example, out of 15 runners. So now we have 15 runners. I'm going to just draw dots for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Out of these 15 runners, 13 of them finished the race. This would be 13. So 15 to 13. 15 over 13. 15 to 13. I circled all of them first because it said out of 15. So that's my whole. And then I circled 13 of them. That's my part. So in this problem, it would be a whole to part ratio. The third example, wheels on a bike to wheels on a tricycle. And I'm not as good at drawing a tricycle here. Has 3 wheels. So 2 to 3, 2 to 3, 2 over 3, 2 to 3. In this case, 2 wheels on a bike is part of all the wheels, and 3 wheels on a tricycle are part of all the wheels. So this would be a part-to-part ratio. Number 4, Luke scored 3 out of the 7 goals at a soccer game. So there were 7 total goals, and he scored 3 of them. So he scored 3 out of 7. So he scored part of the whole. 3 to 7, 3 over 7, 3 to 7. And in the last example, there were 3 ladybugs. 1, 2, 3 ladybugs. They're red. There were 4 caterpillars. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there were 5 pill bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's our bugs. What is the ratio of ladybugs to pill bugs? Here's our ladybugs, 3 of them. And here's our pill bugs, 5 of them. Ladybugs are part, pill bugs are part. So this is a part-to-part ratio, 3 to 5, 3 to 5. All right, I hope this helped you understand classifying ratios as part to part, part to whole, or whole to part.